In the summer of 2010, Ryan Finneran was 17 and just a couple of months away from beginning his senior year at South Lyon High School in suburban Detroit. According to friends and his parents, Kevin and Michelle, Ryan was a popular three-sport athlete, the consummate teammate, and by all accounts, well liked.
Looking back at sports, they were fun playing like growing up, and I'm glad I got the time to be able to play them. I'm truly just thankful to be where I'm at today, to make the recovery I did. I mean, it would be cool. I tried playing baseball again, but it just wasn't the same. It was a lot more difficult.
That same year, on July 1st, Ryan and a teammate had a morning practice scheduled with their travel baseball team. On this routine drive, chauffeured by his friend, Ryan decided to lean his chair back and catch a quick nap before practice. They approached the corner of 8 Mile and Dixboro, where the driver ran a stop sign. Their car was struck, T-boned on the passenger side, where a resting Ryan only remembers falling asleep. Ryan, sadly, never made it to practice. His father, Kevin, received the first call.
Yeah, that's the call you always try getting, middle of the night. The hard part, I guess, we were fortunate. We didn't know the statistics at that point of what was going on, and hearing about it later, we would have been petrified. That we just tried to stay together, and it was almost like our faith willed us to get through this, and that there was no doubt in our mind that he was going to make it through it.
I was knocked unconscious. They had used the jaws of life to get me out. They airlifted me to the U of M hospital, and I was in a coma for 18 days.
Ryan's sister Melissa was only 11 at the time of the accident.
I just remember turning that corner and seeing him hooked up to all these cords and had like a neck brace on, and I just bursted into tears. And I remember the nurse saying, "What are you scared of?" And I was like, I just had never seen him like that, and I wasn't expecting to turn the corner and seeing him unconscious. And then it kind of hit me like, okay, this is serious.
Ryan's recovery time was unknown. He was in a coma for 18 days. He would need extensive physical therapy, learning how to walk and talk again. And the medical costs were starting to mount. The family went to work quickly. A then 14-year-old Matt, Ryan's brother, decided to do something.
We made this group called Team Finn, and we made shirts and bracelets that said Team Finn on it, and we were just selling them to people in the community just to try to raise money and help out in that way. And again, we got a lot of support from the community, and we sold way more than I thought, and we had to order more, and it was, again, that community impact and seeing them care about Ryan, it was very special. And so after doing that, it was kind of like the stepping stone. It wasn't really a foundation, but I was like, you can really make an impact and get people to care and try to turn this bad situation into something better.
The family received overwhelming support from their community. Fundraisers were well attended. T-shirt and wristband sales earned revenue. But an unexpected group, the traumatic brain injury or TBI community, reached out. The Finnerans now support the same TBI community with their foundation. The Finn Foundation has donated meals, money, and even helped some with car repairs so doctor's appointments of the affected wouldn't have to be missed. Despite all of the post-accident obstacles, Ryan graduated high school on time in 2011 and shortly after moved to Mount Pleasant, Michigan to start earning his degree at Central Michigan University. He has since earned his bachelor's degree and is now engaged. He and his fiancée also welcomed their firstborn Isaac to the world in November of 2020. Ryan's experience has taught him to take nothing in life for granted. He is now 28 and works as a job coach at Neurorestorative, providing care to those who also have TBIs. His career today is inspired by his caretaker at Central Michigan University, an individual he met not even 2 years after his accident.
I just get inspired by Ryan and giving back at his job, and Ryan could go and work any job he wants for however much money he wants, and he almost stays with the job that he has because it means a lot to him. And I think having this is a passion of mine, and being able to help change the world how he's changing it makes it really worth it.
Just the way the community of South Lyon and our friends and family came together to help us, says it takes a village to raise a child, and I think that's very true. And you can really draw from people there to help you, and that's what we're trying to do with the foundation.